Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ben, and today we're gonna do a little product review of the Padawan Lightsaber that you can get from Dok Ondar's Den of Antiquities over at Galaxy's Edge. And we're also just gonna talk about lightsaber toys in general for the lore. Here it is, direct shipment from the Black Spire trading outpost, and smuggled right out of Galaxy's Edge by a Batu smuggler. And it appears here that they used the United States Postal Service? Must be somewhere in the Outer Rim. Let's crack this bad boy open. I know my box cutter tool here isn't as cool anymore now that they made a Legacy Darksaber over at Dok Ondar's at Galaxy's Edge, but you know, it still does the trick. The Batu smuggler appears to have left it in the Disney Parks bag, which is pretty cool. But let's see what we got going on. There it is, the Padawan Lightsaber from Dok Ondar's Den of Antiquities. Oh, look at that. There's a little picture of Dok on the top left. And that must say Dok in Arabish. There you got the Jedi Order symbol. Looks very nice. On the back, you can see what color the lightsaber is supposed to be. It says, "To wield a lightsaber like a Jedi Master, one must demonstrate incredible skill, confidence, and a mastery of the Force. Lightsabers like these were used by Jedi younglings to train and prepare." Let's crack this open and see what happens. There it is. Now look at that. That is really cool. You're probably wondering why I even got this thing, and it's actually because of a Star Wars YouTuber called Star Wars Archives, who just made a video of him gallivanting New Zealand, building a Lego set in all these different locales, and one of them is like this really creepy cave in this World War II bunker, and he goes into the trunk of his car, and he actually grabs this, which is one of the original plastic toy lightsabers from like, I want to say like 20 years ago. The ones that you just flick and they're plastic, and you know, we all used to just hit our friends with these. They're iconic. He inspired me to go look for my old ones. So I have this one, which is like that weird Anakin hilt with a green blade. You know, Anakin, Luke, even Rey if you must. And then I also found my Qui-Gon Jinn one, which is Qui-Gon Jinn's hilt with a red blade. Darth Qui-Gon. This one even says 1999 on it. I don't know if you can see that. I really liked these old lightsabers for a similar reason that I really liked the Force Action lightsabers. And I do have a review video on those Force Action lightsabers that you can watch right up here. And I really liked those as a kid because your blade is inside. You know, the blade is inside. In the Force Action lightsabers, it's the same thing. Your blade is inside. With these, it's a lot cooler because they sort of just eject by themselves, and they have lights and sound. So again, if you missed my Force Action lightsaber video, check that out right up there. Right up there. Star Wars Archives, thanks for inspiring me to look through my basement and find these, which then made me think, how come they don't make these anymore? Why? But what if they do? And that is what brings us to the Padawan Lightsaber from Dok Ondar's in Galaxy's Edge. So I really like the design of the hilt. This feels very reminiscent of one of the Jedi Master's lightsabers. Which one? Which one? Let me reference the archives real quick on whose lightsaber this really kind of looks like. This looks a lot like Luminara's hilt, Plo Koon's hilt. It's got that similar front. We just passed Qui-Gon's hilt, which is what this one was. But then I stumbled across the training lightsaber, which is in this book. I didn't even realize they put this Padawan lightsaber in the lightsaber book.
The archives are complete.
Not only does it look like Plo Koon and Luminara's lightsabers, but it also has a page unto itself. And there it is. That's the design. That is the one. That is awesome. I honestly just stumbled upon this. I didn't realize they'd have like the exact lightsaber that you can get in Dok Ondar's in this book. So That's cool. That's canon. Let's ignite and compare how this holds up to those old plastic lightsabers. There it is. I got the green blade because I prefer green. I think the only options right now are blue and green. I was always a Yodaman myself, so, you know, if I'm gonna get a tiny little lightsaber, I'm gonna want it to be green, you know, for Yoda's sake. The blade is a little bit of a tacky color green, and it's also very short. It's very short. This is very much for the little kiddios that you're not gonna spend $220 on for these custom build your own lightsabers at Sabi's workshop. You wanna start the kiddos off with these little guys, with these plastic lightsabers. Plastic lightsabers that I grew up on. Overall, it's really nice to see that they're still making lightsabers like this. They're not dead. They're not dead, Star Wars Archives. Both of us thought they didn't make these anymore, but they do, they do. I have to say, this is not as quality as these old ones. This is a lot skinnier, it's a lot lighter, it's just really small. So these kind of hilts that have the blade inside are also making me really excited for that new announcement that Disney just made about that lightsaber that ejects and retracts the blade directly from the hilt by itself. You don't have to swing it, there's a motor that's just gonna do it. Now that is gonna be the ultimate lightsaber toy. But for now, these are super cool for the kiddos. Again, I'm all about the Star Wars toys here, not really the replicas or the, you know, the fancy props, because those always have a blade that you have to plug in. That kind of ruins the magic, which makes me really excited for this new lightsaber that Disney announced, where the blade will just come out and go back in with a motor. This obviously looks really cool. It's got the lights, it's got the sound, but then all the magic gets lost when you have to take out this light bulb. I don't want to take out a light bulb. Especially if I'm bringing this to Galaxy's Edge, I don't want to have to bring this light bulb with me. This is all I'm going to want to bring with me. This is all I'm going to want to clip onto my belt. I'm not going to want to bring the light bulb around with me. Honestly, I'm so much closer at this point to just bringing this and clip this onto my shorts, because then I don't have to carry around this whole blade with me. The blade's right there. Yeah. The blade's right there, and I can still hit my friends. I can still whack my friends with it, and I don't have to carry around a huge light bulb. I especially like this thing now a whole lot more after seeing it in that book. $20 is not that bad. Seeing it in the book really validated the purchase. Now this is a replica. This is a one of a kind. You can't get a legacy lightsaber version of the Padawan lightsaber. Again, I just want to thank Star Wars Archives for inspiring me to create this video, to look for my old plastic lightsabers from when I was, you know, I was in 3rd grade, I was watching Revenge of the Sith, I was living life, I was igniting my weird green Anakin lightsaber, my Darth Qui-Gon lightsaber, and that transported me back. So thanks, Star Wars Archives, and thanks for inspiring me to purchase the new version of those lightsabers, the Padawan lightsaber at Dok Ondar's in Galaxy's Edge. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more lightsaber, Star Wars, and even Marvel product reviews down the line, make sure to like and subscribe so that we'll see you on the next product review for the lore. There is nothing to see here. There is nothing to see here. There is no man behind the... Hey! Finn Djarin! Come on. Don't look at me like that.